This is the Swarm and Shoot football show with me, Manny Matsakis, as we kick off season 2. We've been fortunate because we've had a few good interviews. We bring Lynn Groll on here, and he's able to interview some of our players. And we've got a lot coming up in this upcoming season. And this Swarm and Shoot football show is brought to you by Big B Coffee, which I've got right here. And it's right across campus here on North Clinton Street. Get the finest coffee beverages in Defiance, as well as great pastries and breakfast sandwiches to start off your day. And for most of us, we also get a pick-me-up in the afternoon by heading across the street to see Sue and everybody over at Big B Coffee. I'd also like to thank our sponsor, BSN Sports. Rob Held, Jim Garris, and the crew over here, the sales team, are the professionals that you definitely need to get in touch with to get your gear. All the DC gear. If you're a high school program out there listening to this, get in touch with these guys and they will help you out. They do a fantastic job with high schools, colleges, businesses in the area. Can get whatever type of apparel they need customized just for their business. So I know Rob does a great job for us. Jim is our rep that I see virtually every week of the year, and it's outstanding customer service.
Welcome to the show, Noah. How are you today?
I'm good, Lynn. How are you?
I'm good. Holgate guy, this is going to be fun because I know Coach Wags very well.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about Coach Wags here a little bit too. First of all, take me through from March until you guys got back into school. What was that time like for you with everything that was going on?
Well, for me, I was in quarantine in Georgia with my family, and then I went up to North Carolina to stay with my grandparents, and then I actually moved back to campus in May and stayed here over the summer. So for me, it was in the weight room every day and snapping with my punter every day, and actually, since I'm an intern here, just being in the office every day too.
So you got a lot of work done actually through all of this.
Surprisingly,
compared to most people.
Yeah.
And now that you guys have gotten rolling with practice, has it been unique, different? What has it been like this fall without having games on Saturdays to prepare for?
It's definitely been interesting with just trying to fit in our crazy school schedules too, with a limited number of practices this year, and just working around everything that there is. And it's it's different from prepping for a game on a Saturday to, just a scrimmage on inter squad.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Is it hard to get intense for the practices not knowing you don't have games for several months now, or is it kind of business as usual?
for me, it's been sort of business as usual, just working on my craft and just, every day just trying to get a little bit better for that season that's coming up, next semester.
Yeah. Have you kind of thought about playing in the spring and what it's going to be like possibly in the elements, and it could be 20 below there late February and snowing, who knows?
Yeah, we've definitely, it's with just how crazy the weather's been with, it's been up in the upper 70s last week and now it's back down to the 20s, and it's just, it's been a little crazy, and we've definitely thought about the cold.
Where are you originally from then, Noah?
I'm originally from, I've moved around a lot, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I lived in Virginia, then I lived in South Carolina, moved to Missouri, where I went to high school for my first 2 years, and then I moved up to Holgate, Ohio for my junior and senior year.
Gotcha. So you're kind of used to the southern weather.
Yeah.
Have you gotten adjusted to it the last few years?
Not quite.
No? Not
yet.
ready for the snow possibly in that late February game?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely just still cold. I mean, it's...
Yeah. Or it could be 50 or 60 too that time of year. You never know around here.
You never know.
Long snapper. How did you get into the long snapping business?
Well, early on in high school, I kind of just started. I got thrown at center, in middle school ball, and then I figured I'd try it out to get some playing time in high school, and then I just kind of just rolled with it. Figured out I was pretty good at it, and just continued that. And I figured that was my best chance to play college ball.
Yeah.
So.
What is the major aspect of long snapping that is the key to it? Is there one thing or maybe a couple things? A lot of people don't know a lot about long snapping. What is the major fundamental to long snapping in your mind to make you a good long snapper?
It's it's a lot of flexibility. I mean, stretching every day, and then definitely just technique. There's a lot of little bits and pieces that if you don't do this exactly right, you're gonna have a bad ball, or it's not gonna go the speed you want. It's not gonna have the spiral, or there's a lot of elements to it. But definitely just the form and technique of it.
Speed and spiral, is that the two things that you kind of look for when you see a snap on film?
Yeah, and just where it hits him, like on like the punter's body too, just being accurate with it, but definitely speed and spiral.
Yeah. Take me through kind of your first aspect of long snapping when you started doing it. Were you like, I don't really like this, or were you enthused about doing it when you kind of started?
I was actually really excited.
Were you okay?
When I saw it for the first time and really like took a look at it, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I mean, I couldn't wait to try it out, and I was, trying it out. It was very awkward. It was weird, but it was pretty fun.
Yeah. What sticks out about this group and this team that you guys have this season that's coming up next spring? Some strengths, some things like that you foresee?
At least from my end of it, our special teams unit this year, since I'm only a sophomore, last year we didn't have anything like this. We've got Bryce Cooley and Matthew Bolanos. He's a freshman punting, and great group of guys to have. And Colton Hines is the other snapper here, and we've really come together this year as a special teams unit. And then from the defensive side of the ball, just since I chart plays on like when they do defensive stuff for Coach Johnson, I get to see a lot of the secondary. And that's been a big thing this year that I've noticed, is just the secondary has really come together and gotten excited about just, every play.
Yeah. Has it almost been nice to have this fall to get prepared for the spring and get some more practices in? Obviously, this is a young group and a young team. It's probably almost kind of a blessing that you guys are getting all this extra time to get ready for games.
Absolutely. I think it really helped a lot of the new guys coming in just kind of get comfortable with the program and school without feeling like too much pressure.
Yeah. What are you guys' goals for the spring and that kind of thing? What are you guys looking at to kind of do next spring in your mind?
I mean, it's the same every year, conference championship, but we're also I think a lot of us just are really want to improve on our own skills and really just be able to do our jobs on the field a lot better than we did last year, especially since, a lot of my friends, of my class last year, we got to play last year, as freshmen, which isn't too common. But I know this year we're all really looking to just, whenever we're in the weight room, just make really big gains in there and then really just work on our stuff on the field.
Yeah. Before I let you go, I want to talk about Coach Colton Wagner because he's a good friend of mine, and,
Yes,
and
sir.
you played for him for 2 years. And right before actually their 8-man days, correct?
Yeah.
Was the last 11-man days was your senior year?
Yes.
Yeah. Take me through playing at Holgate, obviously, and for people that are listening and don't know, this is a small school because what did you graduate with? Probably 30, 40 kids?
Yeah, 30, I think it was 33.
Okay, yeah. And to kind of be the last 11-man team, what was it like playing at a small school? You guys are out-talented, out-depth every Friday night when you guys go out there.
Just like you said, we were out depth every game. I mean, coming from a big high school in St. Louis, Missouri.
Culture shock, man.
Yeah. I mean, it was in a suburban city school too. So it was just crazy that, I have to be on the field more than, once every couple plays, but being at Holgate, never came off the field. You just had to, if you were playing on offense and defense, and then obviously me for special teams and everything, but never came off the field. And it actually taught me a lot of hard work, and Coach Wagner really helped me personally with just trying to get to the collegiate level. And he was a big part of that.
Yeah, he was an Adrian College guy.
Yes.
Yeah, and a good player up there for them. What stuck out about Defiance College and made the choice for you to come here?
Definitely the coaches. Matt Sakis was definitely a big factor for me with just the opportunities that he said he kind of voiced into being and kind of opened my eyes to a lot that what we could do as a team and with all the groups of guys that were coming in and just talking with them on visits and everything, and talking to the older guys that had goals as well.
Yeah. How much has the program grown here in the last year? Do you feel like it improved?
A lot. You know, just especially being around here for the last couple of years in high school, it was just, you could tell it wasn't where it could be. And, you know, now we're doing podcasts right now and everything, and just trying to help out the team. And I think it's grown a lot with, especially with all the coaches we have right now.
Yeah. No, appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Give Coach Wags a hard time for me the next time you see him, or shoot him a text or give him a call.
Oh, absolutely.
Appreciate it. Thanks,
Yeah,
Noah.
Absolutely.
I want to thank you for joining us on the Swarm and Shoot Football Show. If you're listening to this podcast, make sure to subscribe in iTunes. Give us a rating, comment on the show. If you'd like to get all kinds of updates, go to our website at swarmandshoot.com, where you will be up to date on all of our podcasts with audio and YouTube versions on there as well. See feature articles on our current players and alumni, along with updates of what's going on in the program. Take a minute and subscribe with your email to receive these regular alerts every time we update the website.